Hey guys, it's Candy. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time, a special welcome to you. If you are an OG, welcome back. Alright, so let's get into the video for today. Today I'm doing a style that I don't often do. I don't believe I've done more than maybe 2-3 of them on my channel. But it's the ever so popular boho box braids. Yes, we're doing that style today. And today we're using synthetic braiding hair along with human hair curls. All right, so we have started off the process. We're doing the knotless method. Yes, so I started off by doing 2 revolution of braids on her hair before I started to feed in the braiding hair. And the braiding hair that we're using for today is from Yaki Hollywood. If you notice, the color is blue, so the color is actually indigo blue. I used 3 packages of the 3X packs, and the curly hair that I use is actually from a local beauty supply store, and the package did not have a brand listed, unfortunately. But it's somewhat like a deep wave braiding curly hair, human curly hair, so you can actually find something similar on the market or online. No issues. If you need help, you can leave a comment down below and I can steer you to online stores that I know have similar hair. All right, so the feeding method is what I'm doing. So what I did is I am braiding the hair. After I feed in about 3 pieces of the braiding hair, which is the blue color hair, I just start adding pieces of curly hair. Yeah, feeding in pieces of curly hair. And as you notice, I am braiding the curly hair all the way down for maybe about 4 or 5 times before I pin the curls off. That will help to secure the hair inside of the braid and prevent it from actually causing shedding and premature slipping. All right. And the amount of curls that you add will be dependent on how full you want the hair to be, how visible you want the braids to be, or how much curls you want, to be visible from your style. All right, for this look, I wanted a moderate amount of curls. Yeah, enough, just enough. So we're doing about 4 or so pieces of curls, and I am doing a slip knot at the end. Why? Because I'm ending off the braid with pieces of curls. So right at the end part of the braid, I fed in a piece of curly hair, and so we have to secure that so it doesn't slip. All right, so just to give you guys another vantage point, start off by doing 2 revolutions of braid, and then I'm feeding in my first piece of braiding hair. And once you do another revolution, you add another piece and a third piece, and then that is enough. I'm doing medium size braids. Yes, this is my version of medium knotless braids. Yes, and so the boxes are not too big, not too small, and the braids are also not super small either. So in areas of your style where you want it to have more volume, you can add more curls like I'm doing now. After 2 revolutions, I added my second piece of curl. Yes, and then I'm going to just go ahead and pin it off, and then I go ahead and make a couple more revolutions of braid. Then I'm adding another piece. So the braids are added more frequently at this point, for the ones in the front. In the back, I kind of spaced out the curls a little bit more because I did not necessarily want it to be overly full with curls in the back. All right, so it depends. You can do it however you so choose. If you want to have just a little bit of curls, just a highlight of curls here and there, then fine. Or if you want to have a whole host of curls, the sky is the limit, I promise you. All right, but you just want to go ahead and make sure you braid in those curls properly. That is key. A lot of people complain about their boho braids shedding a lot, and that will be the case if you don't make sure that you properly braid it into the braiding hair before you pin it away. All right, so this is the piece that's gonna be the last piece of curl at the end. And if you notice, the curly hair is longer than the braiding hair, which is what you want. And once you braid past the braiding hair, at that point I will take off a small piece of the hair and I will go ahead, create a slip knot and do 2 to 3 knots at the end. And with that being said, we should be good to go. You can also go ahead and add a little bit of nail glue. I do not think it's necessary, you know, for this style, or in this case rather, so I did not do so. All right guys, so follow with me on my last braid that I'm gonna showcase for you guys. Yes, add in my first piece of curl. Yes, continuing to braid, and I'm still braiding in, adding more braiding hair, adding more curl, and make sure that you braid the curl in properly. Then you pin it off, continue braiding, and add an additional piece of curl. So for these, like I've said before, in these areas I am putting the curls a little bit closer to each other than I was earlier in the video. All right, so that is pretty much the highlight. So those are, you know, a couple of tips. Of course, you guys, if you have been following me, you know the tip to making your braids look fuller. Make sure that the braid that you're working on falls directly in between 2 braids below, and that will just fill the parting gap, the gap between the parts. And yeah, pretty much that is it, guys. That is my highlight for today. The blue, guys, I was a little bit iffy about the blue. Yes, my client can tell you. I'm like, you sure you want to go with blue and black curls? But it did look beautiful. The blue was not overbearing and overpowering at all. It was just, yeah, in the background saying, here I am. Like, you cannot ignore me, but I'm not going to steal the show. All right, so guys, I'm just making a knot on my last braid that I'm gonna showcase for you guys, because you know, it's all about just repetition. So once I show you 3, it's fine. And this is how the hair turned out. If you look very closely, you will see that hint of blue on the underside, and I think it's just, you know, a nice look. And this is the finished look. The volume is quite fine. Yes, she was comfortable with the volume. Like I said before, depending on the volume of curls, you can go with more or less, you know, to get the desired look. But yeah, the hair was super duper soft. The braiding hair, guys, this is a perfect braiding hair for this style. I did not have to hot water the hair, and it was still movable, it was still pliable, it was not stiff, was not heavy at all. So guys, thank you so much for checking out today's video. Thank you for rocking with Natural Hair Dynamics. Thank you for always commenting down below and letting me know your thoughts on the styles. I do appreciate that. If you're not yet subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Look at that. Yeah, that swing is everything. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos to come, because I have a whole host in store for you. All right, thank you for watching again, guys, and I will definitely talk to you on my next one. Much love and blessings. Bye.